Alright, is it recording? Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the very first episode of Trainbuilder News. I am joined today by Ballistic.
Hello, it is I.
War 1109. Ah! And last but not least, Blackjack Rebel. There he is. Anyways.
He's the
Yes.
He is voiceless.
Yes.
At least for this
He
time.
lost his voice and he's trying to get it back, so no worries.
He is sick.
Yes. Today we will be discussing one of Jack's artworks that made it to a state-level competition. Trakpak3 Anticipation grows as the wait continues for release. The Minecraft Nether update adding a stronger material than diamond. And discussing our most recent builds in the train build community. Stay tuned, folks. We got quite the episode for you. All aboard! Today's first story will be about a piece of artwork Jack made starting 2 years ago and just recently was given an honorable mention in a state-level competition. Lower the screen, please. There it is. It's called Race to Promontory and it depicts Jupiter and 119 at Promontory Summit in Utah. I originally created that work because I was bored in my digital imaging media class. You guys know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I originally created that artwork because I was bored one day and I took images or drawings of the original locomotives and I just drew over them in Photoshop and it turned out like this and I was really happy with the overall design, so I created a background to go with it. And just recently in the last year I submitted to a Scholastic Art and Writing competition and a few weeks later I got notification that I got an honorable mention in the entire competition for Ohio. Okay, so what do you guys think of this artwork?
I like it.
He's good.
It's simple,
It is
but
good
very well
wallpaper
done.
material.
Yes. I originally planned to give it a little bit more detail, but I ran out of time before I could submit it. So that's just have to do. Alright, you can lift the screen up now.
I'm waiting for War to complain about the lack of cab detail.
Thank you. On another note, one of our fellow train builders, Warhawk, has been creating some great, and I mean great artwork in paint.net. And I'll throw up a few pictures of his artwork right now. He's done a kick-ass job, seriously. Alright, that's it for story number 1. When we come back, we will be discussing Trakpak3's initial release. Oh god, we knocked over the camera! Man, that was quite the skit. What wasn't it, boys?
Sure was.
Yeah. Next story. Trakpak3 initial release. Would you like to take this from here, Ballistic?
Sure.
Alright.
Standard gauge. We've had it for nearly 2 years in the form of Joe's Trakpak. Although some people still think that we're not getting standard gauge. You're wrong. Now, some people may be asking, hey, what's this whole standard gauge thing? You non-believer. Let's say, you know how PHX is ridiculously wide?
Mm-hmm.
It is.
It's actually
Yes, it is.
It is.
Just like you. We've had it for nearly, what,
Since
10
God's
years
creation,
now?
Technically.
Yeah, technically, like 10 years. And I personally think that it's time for a change to a more realistic gauge. Hence, a standard gauge. We've had it since Joe's Trakpak with, you know, ballast sold separately. And I'd like to touch on something that is, I find really cool. Trakpak3. So, I think if I look at it, the latest news that we have now is quad track support by default. So, you know, we have 4-track switches and that's the thing. Which I think will be really handy for the people who want to build like huge main lines and stuff. Another thing I'd like to mention is John Henry, the new E2 that Bangman is working on, which basically custom tracks so you don't have to fiddle around with everything.
Ooh.
And it's cool. Yes. I'm posting a lovely image, if Jack can throw it up on the screen right now, of basically what John Henry's gonna do in Trainbuild. Just look at the Discord.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Alright, finish it off, Ballistic.
Yes. You can see what you're working on in real time, which is, I think, is super cool. That's all I really have to say.
Good job, Ballistic. That was a great story. We'll cut to one more break, and then we'll get to the main Minecraft point of today. Okay, we're back. This next story is an interesting one. As many of you know, Minecraft is coming out with a new update 1.16 that is going to majorly update the Nether. But there is a new material that may be stronger than diamond. Would you like to take it from here, Blackjack?
Sure thing, Jack.
Alright.
So, as we were just saying, the Netherite is going to be even better than diamond in all the forms of tools and armor. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about this because I've been so used to diamond being the strongest of them all, but I might give this Netherite a new chance. Could be helpful.
Okay. Good. Another thing is that Netherite is very, very hard to craft, requiring a few different blocks. Ancient debris, Netherite scraps, and our first major use of gold since the God Apple recipe was removed many years ago. So we finally have a reason to explore the Nether, looking for stronger tools and armor. And also, Netherite armor on that topic has built-in knockback resistance. What?
Another thing I like about the Netherite armor is it can't die in lava.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because it's made in the Nether, and Nether is full of lava.
You don't say.
Okay, we'll cut to one more break, and then we'll get on to our final story for today. Our latest builds in the Trainbuild community.
New Trainbuild builds.
Okay. Alright, our final story for this podcast episode will be our latest build in the Trainbuild community. Who wants to start us off?
I have a feeling you are looking at me.
Yes. Come on, speak up.
Come on, PR Foamer.
Yeah, Ballistic and I finished the Jubilee. Why? Because it's sexy. And then Jack just finished 2816. Why?
Yes.
Because it's Superior Hudson.
And then Blackjack just finished doing a UP 9000 class, which I'm amazed he got that thing to go around curves properly.
Yeah, you should see that thing going around curves. It is literally
Overhang moments.
yes, overhang, very much.
Overhang.exe.
It's not even articulated, it's got an overhang. Westic, would you like to talk about your J3A?
Lately, I have been doing more New York Centralism than I recently have. A, with the completion of the Rapist J3, then later me was to get into the Empire State Express J3.
Okay.
And I...
Go ahead.
Oh. And I originally put a hollow base on my actually first RC build, a New York Central J3, which is coming up on 1 year old on May 18th.
Wow. And another thing is that this is his second version of the J3A. I remember us building the first J3A, but this one is definitely far superior. Throw up an image of it right now. Yeah, it's definitely a lot better than it used to be.
We don't talk about the first version of the J3.
Yeah, let's not talk about it ever again.
Jail.
Alright, that just about wraps it up for today's podcast. We hope you all enjoyed listening and watching.
If you do enjoy this, we will be continuing this, hopefully, if it gets a good reception.
Yes. Alright, any final words to sign off,
episode,
boys?
A 2-hour special on why New Zealand is not real. Thank you for watching.
Okay, any final words, boys?
No.
Okay. Well, thank you for watching, and we'll hopefully speak to you later. Everybody off.